Welcome back to Our Family B. I'm Brigitte, and in this video I'm going to show you how I meal plan, because basically I need to meal plan, so let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just write down an inventory of everything I have in each fridge or freezer that I have. So the main one I have is back here. Fridge and freezer. Then we have this freezer that is stand up that we just got, and then we have a chest freezer that is over in our living room. So I'm basically gonna write down all of the items in a column and then some meal ideas on the other side. So the fridge and freezer I do first because the fridge stuff needs to be eaten first. The freezer stuff will last for a while, and then I also go through the pantry after all of that. So after I get an inventory of everything, and I only do the inventory maybe once every couple weeks or every month when I really need to reevaluate what I have and what things I need to use, and kind of just try to change up what we've been eating. If we've been eating the same type of things for the last couple of weeks, that's when I go through and do the inventory to see what I have, see what new things I can make with what is already in my house. So that's what I'm gonna do first.
Applesauce. Friday is going to go on the fourth day. It's Friday on the fourth day.
Okay. Okay.
They just gave me stars.
Okay. This is literally what happens when you leave it on the counter and you have the toddler. Excuse me, little missy.
Mine.
Did you do this?
No.
Did you do this?
No.
Don't lie.
You did.
She did.
Wow.
Okay, so that meal plan video was filmed another day. It got crazy. I never even finished it. So I'm gonna finish that meal planning video for you today. And so after I do all of the inventory and write everything down and write meal ideas down, then I do my grocery shopping. I either go to Costco, which we do once a month, or we do Walmart grocery pickup, which I actually just did a Walmart grocery pickup. And so I'm going to be doing some meal prepping today. But what we do is I will meal plan ideas, and some of the things I will prep ahead of time, like if I need to maybe chop something or cook some rice for a meal or cook some noodles, or you know, I really try to focus on the meat part though when I'm meal prepping, and I need to meal plan before I can prep. So after I've planned meal ideas, I will prep some of those things for the week. I don't necessarily prep every single thing for every single meal, and I don't exactly plan a certain meal for a certain day. Sometimes I do, but a lot of times I just have meal ideas and all the ingredients for it, and I try to prep as many of those ingredients like at a time that I can at the beginning of the week, and then at least I know I have everything for meals during the week for dinners. And I usually do prep the whole meal for lunches because we are out of the house for that, so I know those things are not changing last minute. Dinners can change last minute, and so I definitely meal prep for the lunches, and so I have to plan those out because we are out of the house. Those things don't change last minute, so I will always do those types of things. So like for today, I'm doing salads for me and some soup, and I'm also doing some rice and beans with salsa and cheese and sour cream for me. And the kids' lunches are going to be ham and cheese and some peanut butter and jelly that I'm going to pull from the freezer, which I'm going to prep all of that today. So that's going to be, you know, for this week, but also for the next week or probably two. All right, we need to get ready for church or else we're gonna be late. And I will check back in with you guys and I'm gonna tell you all about what we are planning for this week so you can get an idea. Okay, see you in like 3, 2, 1. Okay, if I'm looking at my handy dandy trusty notebook, I have written down things that I am gonna meal prep, like ideas, and then things I need to do, like maybe to meal prep for that, like cube some cheese. I need to filter cold brew, you know, because we're always filtering cold brew because we're always making cold brew because we love our cold brew. And if you've never seen that video, make sure you click the link in below. I'm gonna do it up in the cards here. It's the best cold brew ever. It's very easy, hands off. You can customize it however you want. It's great. Okay, so let me show you what's on the list for today, for this week. All right, so I've got, if it's a lunch or breakfast or dinner idea kind of here, the highlighted, come on, freezer. The highlighted parts are like things I need to do something for today. So this is what we've got. I'm gonna prep my salads for the week so I can just take one out every day and bring it with me to work. And I have soup already in the freezer that I'll just pull out the night before, or I'll just defrost it the morning of and leave it on the counter at work. I need to make some cheesy eggs with sausage, which I defrosted the pre-cooked sausage that I already had mixed with peppers and onions. So that is in the fridge, and I'm just going to do the cheesy eggs and then mix those all together and then put it in a container and put it in the fridge for the week. And then I just scoop out whatever I want for that morning, heat it up, put some sriracha on it because sriracha is the best, and then I'm good to go. I'm also going to do some hard-boiled eggs to add some extra protein for my salad, so I'll have like 1 hard-boiled egg on every salad. I'm trying to get the kids to like hard-boiled eggs, but they just don't. I don't know. I got to keep trying. Is that all you do? I'm going to do some Instant Pot rice and have that for the week, and then if a few days go by and I don't think I'm going to be eating the rest of it, then I'll just throw the rest in a freezer in a quart-size bag. But I think, going to pull out a lasagna from the freezer that I had made like months ago, so we probably need to eat it. And so I'm gonna have that for dinner for a few nights for me and the kids. I don't think Brandon's doing dinners and not pasta dinners, so that'll be easy, and we'll eat it. It's like an 8x8 size, so it's not like a huge lasagna for just me and the kids. But I'm gonna pull that out of the freezer probably tomorrow night to defrost, and then we can have it, you know, the next few nights for dinner, and that'll be really easy. And I'll pair it with one of these sides, which is like either yogurt, yogurt or applesauce or fruit, or maybe like corn as a vegetable. Just depends on how much I really want to like fight with the kids to eat their vegetables that night. You know, a lot of times I'm exhausted and I just don't want to fight with it, so I do fruit or like applesauce or yogurt or something else that is healthy. And I mean, we generally try to eat pretty healthy, and they're not doing high sugar right now, so you know, I think anything is a win at this point if it fills their bellies. Okay, and also Brandon's gonna probably pick up some lunch meat from BJ's for his lunches, and I think I have some rye bread in the freezer, and I have some rosemary bread in the freezer, or I have keto waffles that I already made that are in the freezer. So he can use any of those for like the bread source, and then he's gonna do lunch meat. His biggest meal is lunch. Because of like stomach issues, and so he's trying to eat only small meals for dinner, if dinner at all. So he's gonna pick that up, so when he gets that, I'll meal prep those sandwiches for him, usually 2 or 3 days at a time, because sometimes with his work, like it just changes last minute, and he'll have a meeting or a lunch meeting and he just then doesn't eat it, and then since he doesn't eat big dinners, he doesn't eat it for dinner. So it's kind of up in the air, and that's honestly why it's so hard sometimes for me to meal prep, because I never know what his schedule is. So he ends up eating out a lot more than I do because his schedule is so variable. Like I'm stuck at work, I'm at the hospital, so I am not eating hospital food, so I always bring my lunch and I always eat my lunch. Can you say hi? Wait. Hi. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of that. We're trying to get rid of that. No! You don't need it. What happened to your hair? I just did your hair. Look at this hair. I just did it. It's supposed to be up like that. Oh, yeah, girly, 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 girly. We gotta fix that. And we always have some extra backup things in the freezer, like stuff we can throw in the air fryer, fish sticks. You know, we always have frozen pizza, some little hot dogs, chicken nuggets, things that we can easily throw in the freezer should we need something, especially for the kids, because they're the hardest part to meal prep for, like when it's last minute, because I don't know, it's just hard. We always have pasta we can do, and macaroni and cheese. Like, none of these things are awesome, but in a pinch, when you need to feed your family, They work. Don't be afraid to do what you need to for a season, because the most important thing is that you feed your family, and it doesn't have to be complicated. So it is certainly helpful when you meal plan, because it prevents waste, and we want to try to go zero waste because we don't want to waste food or money. And we don't need this to cause stress. So we use what we have, we shop from our pantry, we shelf cook when we can, and then we fill in what we need to. And we try to get stuff on sale or that's inexpensive. And when you tend to eat wholer foods, like more one ingredient foods, then it's less expensive. But right now, in busy seasons, like, we use convenience foods like macaroni and cheese instead of making it from scratch. So that's okay. It is what it is. And you know, seasons change and life changes, and I have to constantly remind myself that when I don't like or prefer how something is going, it will change, and I can make things different in the future. And so I plan what I can, and then if it doesn't work, we find something else, and that's okay. And sometimes we order out because, you know, life and sanity sometimes is better than making homemade food. We have it in the budget, and we try to eat out as little as possible because obviously it is more expensive, but when push comes to shove, like, it's there. The money is there for a reason, because sometimes it's worth it. Anyways, I hope this inspires you or helps you in some way when you're meal planning and meal prepping, because it doesn't have to be hard. Do what you can, and that is good enough. Click somewhere here for our latest grocery haul, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when we post new videos, which is every Tuesday and Friday. If you like our channel and you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because it's actually one of the best ways to help our channel. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together. Right?